Hello again, I'm back with a new video for y'all. Today we'll be doing equilibrium point. So equilibrium point is a position is the position of element in an array such that the sum of elements to its right is equal to the sum of elements before it. Okay, now in this case, since there's only one element, and so it's only it's the equilibrium point of itself, so it is at position 1. Now here the sum of elements before 5 is 4 and after 5 is 4 2, so our output is third position 1 2 3. So 5 is our equilibrium point. Now let's write our code. Integer left sum equal to 0, sum equal to 0. Okay, and sum will have the sum of all our elements, which is calculated by this for loop. Sum plus equal to array of I hope you all know how to find the sum of all the elements of an array. And since it is timed, as you can see, it's 3 minutes already. I'm doing it quickly. Don't worry all, I'll explain it to you in the further part of the video. So what I am doing is I'm subtracting an element one by one from the total sum, and also I'm adding every element in left sum, element by element. And if sum and left sum are equal, we'll return our position. So we will return I plus 1 because position is 1 greater than index. If there's nothing, I'll return minus 1. So let's compile and run. What? Yeah, silly mistakes. Okay, I didn't initialize I, define I. Okay, we are getting the correct output. Now let's test this for this thing. We'll test against custom output where there are 5 elements. 1 3 5 2 2. Yeah, third position. Yes, we are getting our correct answer. Now let's submit. Okay. So we got our correct answer, and we did that in 6 minutes and 10 seconds. So if you all want a detailed explanation and hand run and algorithm behind this program, hang in there. Now I'll move to the solution. So let's look at the solution. Now I have taken an example here, 1 3 5 2 and 2, and the expected output is 3. Why 3? Because third position, that is 1 2 and 3, this position is an equilibrium point. Why? Because the sum of elements to the left of it is equal to the sum of elements to the right of it. 3 plus 1 equal to 4 and 2 plus 2 equals to 4. Now let's see what we are actually doing in our code. So this portion is nothing but to calculate the sum of all the elements in an array. Something which we use usually. Now in this for loop we are subtracting the array elements one by one from the sum. Like here the sum is 13 and we are subtracting these elements one by one from 13, and then if we are checking if sum is equal to left sum. Let's perform hand run on this example. So array of I is 0, so our first element is 1, right? And we are subtracting array from the array element from sum. So 13 minus 1 is 12. Now left sum, as we initialized it as 0, now 12 is not equal to 13, so that condition will be false, nothing will be returned, and left sum will be updated. Now left sum is left sum plus array element. So we'll add the first array element to the left sum. Now left sum is 1. Now next updation, array of I is 3, and we'll subtract 3 from the sum, and is now we get 9, but is 9 equals to 1? No, the condition will be false, so we'll update our left sum by adding this element 3. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. Now next, nothing will be returned. Our next element 5, subtract 5 from sum, then we get 4, and since our left sum was 4 2, now 4 equals to 4, this condition will be true, so we will return I plus 1. Our I is 2, that is the index, so we have to return the position, so we'll add 1 to it. So in this way the program works. What we did here basically is we first found the total of these elements, and then we subtracted one by one, subtracted the elements one by one, so that we get the right part of our array, so that we get the sum of right part of our array. So we got 4, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, and in the same way what we did with left sum is we added this 1 and 3, right? So that we get the sum of left part of our array, and then we check if these right part and left parts are equal about a point. Our point is always incrementing, right? So when we reached at 5, both the sum were equal, so in that way we got our equilibrium point. If you all have any queries or doubts or any suggestions, they are most welcome in the comment section. Thank you everyone, that's it for today. Bye bye.